Amitabh Yash, he is the ADG for the UP Special Task Force. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Amitabh Yash. I want to know in detail on how you intercepted Asad and Ghulam, because that is the question on everybody's mind today, because he's been giving everybody a run over the last 48 days. Finally, how did you nab him?
That's true, Navika ji. It was a very difficult task for us as well. This entire gang has tremendous resources. Not only do they have sophisticated firearms, they also have hiding places all across the country. In the last 48 days, my teams have been to almost every state, camped in almost every state in the country. There were many times when we narrowly missed them. There were days when Lady Luck did not favor us. In Meerut, about a month ago, we narrowly missed Guddu Muslim when he had taken shelter at the house of Atiq's brother-in-law, Akhlaq. We found evidence of that in his own CCTV footage of his own house. Then we missed him narrowly in Delhi. We were using tech and human intelligence both. Thereafter, they had escaped to Rajasthan. We did not get any trace of them in Rajasthan. Finally, today at Jhansi, we managed to track them down and surround them. Asad and Ghulam, they both fired us at the STF team. But unfortunately, it was not their day. They came out second best and lost their lives. Both these criminals had a reward of 5 lakhs each on their head. And the way they had, your own channel had shown to the entire country, the way they had gunned down a witness in a case, in an important case, who had been given 2 security personnel to guard him around the clock with sophisticated firearms. In spite of that, these fellows conspired in an extremely well-planned operation. They managed to kill not only the policeman but also the witness, Mr. Umesh. They had absolutely no intention of surrendering. If they had ever wanted to surrender or to submit to the law, they would have done this in the last 48 days. Even today, they fired back. They had no intention of surrendering today either.
There are some reports. There are some reports which say that the weapons that were found in the hands of Ghulam and Asad were of a foreign make. Can you confirm that? And some reports even speculating if these were the same weapons that were used to gun down Umesh Pal. What can you tell us about that?
We can very well, we can tell you from the CCTV footages that the weapons that were used in Umesh Pal murder were sophisticated ones. Today, we have found weapons which are of foreign origin. One is a revolver, the British Bulldog, and another pistol of European origin. Other than this, the Prayagraj police had also intercepted a huge consignment of weapons. Most of them were of foreign origin, along with a large amount of cash from this gang. At the gang has had, it has been known that the gang has had access to huge amounts of weapons, and most of them very sophisticated weapons, and they have used them earlier. Whether it is the same weapon that was used in the shooting, that would be determined after forensic tests of the weapons.
Mr. Yash, the other question that many are asking tonight is, are you planning to take Atiq Ahmed and Ashraf to the Punjab border, because there is some report also in the remand copy which says that ISI supplying weapons from across the border to this gang. Any plans that have been made so far on that?
The investigation part is being done by Prayagraj police. They have a team which is dedicated to this investigation, and they will take care of whatever information they get and whatever Atiq Ahmed and his brother reveal in the custodial interrogation, and then they will take subsequent action to verify what they are saying is correct or not. But it is known, we have earlier intelligence reports that this gang gets weapons from smugglers in Punjab, and most of these weapons are smuggled across the border and given to these gangs.
Mr. Yash, one last question. Guddu Muslim, your team is still trying to get him. Any intelligence? Are you waiting for luck to dawn again? And when can we expect that luck to dawn?
We have been working very hard. Sometimes Lady Luck is not with us. Luck is always plays a part. But we have been tracking Guddu Muslim. We missed him one day by a few minutes. We managed to track him down in other places as well, but we could not get him. Our teams are trying to track every criminal who's wanted in this case. And I have deployed the entire UP Stif for this case. So we are hopeful that we will get more success.
24 hours, 48 hours, when do you plan to arrest him?
No, I cannot give you time like a deadline like this. These two people have taken us 48 days to track. And generally, the STF does not take that long to track people. But you must remember that these gangs have tremendous resources. They have hiding places to hide all across the country. They have tremendous amount of tremendous financial clout. They could very well slip across any border and find a place somewhere else in some other country. So it is our relentless pursuit that has developed, that has led to this success today. Please don't underestimate the hard work that has been put in by the STF.
Not at all. Not at all. Not underestimating it at all.
And we are hopeful that we'll
Just that I think the country is expecting action virtually on a daily basis. All the best to you, Mr. Amitabh Yash. Thank you very much for joining me, and all the best to your team for nabbing the other accused in this case.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining me on the Newshour tonight on a day when Atiq Ahmed, when Yogi said, Mitti mein mila denge, he has admitted कि मिट्टी में तो मिला दिया, रगड़ रहे हैं अब. Well, that's the truth of law and order in Uttar Pradesh. We leave it at that. Good night. Be safe.